Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm just making this quick upload. Divine Spirits really want me to do this real quick. I'm not sure if that's going to be a actual reading, but Divine Spirits really want me to put this out there. Basically for any of my Divine Feminines who are in the energy that I'm in. And it seems as though any of us who are in the 10th dimension mindset, my Divine Feminines of sunlight energy that is on this earth here, that is basically bringing this world into cleansing it of all the devil energy, the benevolent energy that these entities who hijacked this world many lifetimes ago, we're taking it and bringing it back into the way that it should be without this egotistical, narcissistic, social psychopath energy. Even not only from these entities, but the men who assisted these entities into getting this world into this gaming, making this world into this gaming world, to where it could just keep going on and on, feeding itself off of the starlight energy that it has been for so many lifetimes. Of course, my divine feminines of light who is in this 10th dimension mindset, who should be in this 10th dimension mindset, you guys, is definitely aware of the mysteries of this game, very aware of what's really going on. And any of my divine feminines who's in this energy, who is in the 10th dimension mindset, you really have to understand that you are with spirit, period. Spirit is you, you are spirit. No matter what, divine source flows in you. You can't separate the two. And when you are in this divine energy, there's truth. You know mysteries of the game. You are also no nonsense. You are definitely using your gifts that you're supposed to be using at this time. Now, there will be truths being told that a lot of people because the majority of the people who's on this earth now are in hell. We are to spread the truth. Nothing but the truth here. And it doesn't matter whether this person likes it or not. You have to own up to your truth because you are always protected. My divine feminines of sunlight energy, you are protected. You should be in the 10th dimension mindset. We are now going into the 11th dimension mindset. And I saw that last night when I asked about that. And I'm going to show you guys before I leave that divine spirits want us to know that we are going into the 11th dimension mindset. Maybe the next reading I'll really get into that even more. But we're going into the 11th dimension mindset quickly. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, you guys, but my dog is really acting foolish. But understanding my divine feminines who is in the 10th dimension mindset that is off this world's game, because it's no longer a game here. This is a globe. Divine spirits has this earth now, and it is now going into a true divine planet. My divine feminines who are the Sumerian energy, the queenship that stayed in the spirit world, are now here. Excuse me, guys. Sit. Understanding that divine spirits wants us to really speak the truth. And if we are speaking in a type of world or type of scenario where we are on a podium. As of myself, I'm on YouTube. We have to tell it like it is. We have to tell it because divine spirits goes and roams through us. Divine spirits does not roam through anyone who is afraid to speak the truth. And understand that any of my divine feminists of sunlight energy, you guys know exactly who you are. You are not to hold the truth back because of your subscribers or your views. I've known people who has been on YouTube for over decades and going back to when they first started it, because it was such a cliche that what they were speaking, which was the truth back then, but they were speaking it. They had so many views back then, but they are now speaking the truth to where clarity is here, and they have lost their views. And it's kind of funny because I've only been on YouTube for, I think, 2 years now, and some of those people's views are right back to the view count that I get, which is not that many. But I don't care because I'm not here. I'm not here for anyone else, but to do the will of what I came here to do. And that is to free this world of this illusion that it has been in. And it's the demonic energy that it has been in, assisting the divine source energy to bring in this true world of heaven, balance. And this is where we're at here. I am noticing a lot of things that my divine feminists may be saying. A lot of us have to understand that divine spirits really is not geared on homosexuality. They're not. It's the yin and the yang, you guys. It's the yin and the yang. It's not yang and yang. It's not yin and yang. It is a balance. We are dealing with a positive and a negative world here. And that is not the way that the divine law had it. It's just not. Two positive batteries don't work together. Two negative batteries don't work together unless they fix it to be that way. That means that is man's working that way. Divine law. And this is why the majority of the people in this world is literally getting hell right now because of you depending on man's way to do this. That's the number one thing. Then you're going to this right here. Stop saying that all of us are connected, because we're not. Everyone on this world is not connected. Divine spirits done said it. It's the mystery of the world, you guys. Everyone is not here on a spiritual journey. And that's one of the number one things that I stated when I first came up here on YouTube. I already knew. We have more karmic energy. We have more dark energy than we do light. I'm talking about dark benevolent energy than we do light. We have more dark benevolent energy than we have the regular dark energy that plays in the Father Time energy, which we so well need to be balanced. That egotistical energy is more profound. That karmic man-made soul energy is more profound than it is than a light soul, than a dark soul that is needed to balance this world's energy. Benevolent darkness and dark soul are totally different. That dark soul is your true masculine energy. It does not go by. It does not go down low. It is true masculine energy. Benevolent darkness is different. Benevolent darkness is dealing with all these entities and aliens that hijacked this world so many lifetimes ago, that brought this egotistical and all this other shit in it which is not masculine energy, but it was embedded into the masculine energy to make them and make you feel and give them the facade of being masculine, when in all reality, these guys are motherfucking animals. Everybody's not connected. And stop saying that. Everybody, it's like people are seeing people that either you're narcissistic or you are empath. No, it's so many different energies out here, and you have to know what you're talking about. And my divine feminines of sunlight energy supposed to be in the energy now to where you are teaching this. Doesn't matter if you're losing views or subscribers. Say it like you mean it. I say what I have to say, and I'm not apologizing about it, because divine spirits is giving me and showing me all of this. I know the mysteries of this game. It is not what you think. It is not black and white. It never has been. They did whatever they could to put notch and niches in so you would not win this game. Any of my divine feminines are sunlight energy. You're in a 10th dimension mindset. You should not be in a situation where you are allowing YouTube to be your money maker. You should not. You should be able to manifest anything that you want in your world. And it's time for us, divine feminines of sunlight energy, to look like it. Now understand, any of my divine feminines who's in this energy, not all of them are on YouTube or any type of podium. I'm just saying the ones who are out there speaking the truth, getting their words out here, look like you are a divine feminine. Look like it. We're not old and torn up. We're not old and haggy. Look like it. Have the energy like it. You are the enlightened ones. These entities of this game try to use the Illuminati against us. The Illuminati, as far as sacrificing, the light, that's what they did. They sacrificed the light energy. That was their Illuminati. When divine energy is not, that is not the real Illuminati. The real Illuminati is divine source energy, teaching you and making you aware of the game and the mysteries, not only the mysteries of this world, but beyond. That's the enlightened ones. That's the Illuminati. Not this crazy shit they had going on with the entertainers. Not that shit. Too many of my light sisters, my starlight energy, my starlight sisters have been sacrificed for this world's game, Illuminati. And this is why divine spirits have those divine feminines who lost their light and the fourth dimension mindset in hell protected right now. So these motherfuckers won't use their light either. Even though they're going to feel hell, but they don't have to worry about anyone using their energy for their good in hell. And that's just what it is. Now, I will say this. My divine feminines who are lost in that fourth dimension mindset, you guys are going to be taught with the karmic masculine how to dim your light. And I've said this before. And a lot of people may say, well, how can you do that? You know what? Yes, you do. You want to dim your light. This is how you got stuck. That's how you keep getting stuck. That's how you keep getting your heart broken. You're letting your light shine on in hell. The little bit of light you got. You're letting your light shine in hell. And the more you shine your light, the more you're going to get vultures. And I told you guys that way back. When that light is shining outside, all you're going to try is moths. In my lighting, my house has the lights will come on, even on my porch. My lights come on and off. When you get to it, it'll come on enough to shine so you can see where you're going. Then you step back from it, it'll cut off. This is balanced energy. I make sure that all my light bulbs are like this. As a matter of fact, my whole system is outside of my house, even on my porch, is made to do that, because I believe in balanced energy, and this is how divine spirits has balanced energy to be: dark and light. You have to dim your light. I'm gonna go as far as to say this, and some people may say, but did you dim your light? Yes, I had to. This is why divine spirits had me to move to go to Florida for the time that I went. The Sunshine State, of course. It allowed me to be aware. And I feel as though if I did not go into Florida, into the Sunshine State, the things that was going against me, the witchcraft that was being thrown to me at this benevolent dark motherfucker here, I would not have been able to get powerful in my energy as I was before. But when I was in Florida, I had to do a sacrificial within myself. I do believe that this is why, even at this time, and it's all for good. It's all for good. I believe that this is the reason why I'm not able to have basically any live children anymore. But that's a good thing. I have 4. I would have had 2 in my late 40s. But I can remember me having to do a sacrificial. And I did this, and a lot of people will, probably say that was wrong, but it was not. Because my pregnancy wasn't going well. I was pregnant when I went to Florida. My pregnancy wasn't going well, and I did a sacrifice, and I did. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. I just called upon my dark energy, my dark world. And before I did that, I did talk to my guides and my ancestors, and they told me it was the best thing to do because this motherfucker was fucking dark. The guy that I was dealing with, I left Virginia. I went to Florida, and I just felt something went right. And it was a good sacrifice. It was a excellent sacrifice. And I'm just glad because divine spirits told me to do this. And when I did, I couldn't remember. I could not remember. I just prayed for this to happen to my dark world and my dark source. And I just woke up that night. It was different. But I do notice that, things started moving around and that child did not live. And I just go as far as that. When I came back to Virginia, February, I think. January, February of 2020, my dogs died. 2 of my dogs died. And the reason why my dogs died, and I love it. Oh, I love those dogs. But one of them, she was 8.5 years old. She was like a daughter to me. Both of these young ladies also they had cancer basically, and I didn't know it, but they had cancer the whole time we was in Florida. And I also believe that was, they were taking on a lot of the energetic work that was being done to me too. But I lost these guys and I had to put them down. I had to put both of them down. And it's so funny because I had to put both of these dogs down on the birth date of that dark, benevolent masculine that I had that would have had that child by. That, to me, was the worst. Because I had to remember the death of my dogs on this fucker right here. Who won't worship? But maybe that's a good thing. Because I can put the love of my dogs in place of something that would have been negative. So you see the balance. Thank you, Spirit. You see the balance of that, the balance of things. But I did have to put them down. When I put my dogs down, I had it's like it was a release. Next thing you know, my money, materialistic gains went like that. I mean, bam, bam, bam. Then I started to go into my tarot readings, which I used to do that in the past, but I went back and I had no intentions on doing tarot card readings for other people. First time I went back to my tarot card readings, I started getting customers asking for tarot readings, and I tell you, my gifts went galore, whatever did, and before, and money came in. Like I said, my sacred masculine walked into my life. I manifested him. I manifested him, and he came in the exact date, the exact month that I said, and so he came in my life by the end of August, 2020, and I had moved into my home in November of 2020. Yes, it was amazing how quick things went, but the funniest thing is I did not think that my sacrificial energy worked until I was in my house, and they took me back, and there was a young lady that I knew some years ago. We were brought up together, and she came. I didn't know that she had came with someone else. And when I asked going back in Florida, they did come and they did take that child's soul. Now I didn't know that, but the thing was, I'm not gonna lie to you, that child didn't mean anything to me. I didn't. I'm gonna tell you. So I had to give something away that meant a lot to me, and it was my dogs. And I didn't, I grieved, but not to me. It's like it haunted me. It haunted me as far as it balanced my love. It balanced my love. It's like I don't love like that anymore, because on this earth, it was not for you to love anyone like that. It was not for you to shine your light like that. And this is how a lot of my divine feminists got stuck where they're at in hell. You have to balance your energy. Now, I'm saying this because this was how I was able to balance my energy. I really had to open myself up to the divine source darkness and allow them to, hey, this child is not for me. Can I make a swap? And that way I can be able to bring materialistic gains in my world, because I don't know what's going on at the time. I did know that I had a head spell on me, but I just could not believe that I was being done in by someone that claimed to wanted to love me at that time. I just, and then I just couldn't believe that a man would even do that anyways. I think that was the whole point of this scenario. So I did that, and I'm going to tell you, since that day, I was able to keep materialistic gains in my world ever since, because I was able to balance my energy out. You have to bring yourself into the dark, divine world. And able to balance your energy out, I'm going to tell you, this is your yin and yang. This is your real, true, divine union. No matter what you say, any of y'all can sit here and tell me otherwise. As I said, a lot of people may think I'm a devil. A lot of people think I'm a witch. Well, hey, maybe that is true if that's what you want to look at it. Because I am a sorcerer. I am a sorcerer. I'm not going to lie to you. This is what we have to do. We are here to use our gifts. We are here to manifest. We own our power that these entities are trying to take from us. So now we have to use our power to be able to get used to what divine source gave us. This is the mysteries of the world. And a lot of people are not here to understand it. You are going to be aware of the shit that you're going through in reality, but you'll never understand me. because I am the true Sumerian queens that will cut your neck off energetically. You won't even think what is going on with you. You may be wondering why you can't touch me, and this is why, because divine spirits protect me to the utmost. Any of my divine feminines who's like this as well, but you got to, my divine feminines, in this energy, you got to tell the truth and shame the lie. Say it like it is, and say it like you mean it. Point blank. Do you understand that I could have been gone away from here a long time ago, but divine spirits, my ancestors, they protect me to the highest. They let me know what I need to do, what I shouldn't do. And that's point blank. Tell the truth and don't be afraid of it. Tell the truth. Last but not least, I have divine spirits has put out there again that I'm seeing a lot of these dark, benevolent, dark, narcissistic masculines going into full-blown gayism. Watch out, my gays. It's for a reason why divine spirits is doing that. A lot of you guys, and it's just not Beyonce to you. I know a lot of gay men that you're sweet and all, but this is not the way divine spirits had it to be. Lesbians, you too as well. Divine spirits are not biased. I said enough though, a lot of my feminines went towards women because of these dark narcissistic masculines that have embedded your life, wounded you. A lot of you got raped by these masculines. That's why divine spirits do take it a lot easier on you guys. I know a lot of women that got raped by men, molested even, men too, young boys too, and this is what got them the way that they are. It's really sad. But divine spirits is breaking that up, and this is why they are letting these men deal more into the gay life. Because a lot of my gays are sweet guys, and they are not narcissistic. They are very feminine. They don't have the energy of a divine feminine, no, but they are very feminine, and this is what these demonic, benevolent, narcissistic masculines are looking for, is the energy light from a feminine, So they're going into this energy of full-blown gay to try to get that energy, but the thing is, it's going to make you, my true gay masculines here who has a feminine trait, it's going to make you guys resent men. And it's also going to make you guys not want to deal with or be leery of dealing with men because of these narcissistic bastards right here populating your community. So you see how divine spirits work. My divine source, they're so smart. How they did this whole thing was wonderful, because we got to get things back to where it's supposed to be. We got to get it back. We got to get this world back. As my Jehovah Witness was true, though, this is heaven, because they know earth as being heaven. But you got to look at it a whole nother way. It's a whole nother breakdown. Whole nother breakdown. And I know that a lot of people are not going to see it because you're third eye. This is why my divine feminines of light, going into the 11th dimension mindset, we're detached from all this bullshit because we know the truth of the universe. The universe. The true Illuminati. When I asked divine spirits last night, because I knew I felt different, the different in my skin, like we were going into the system mission mindset, because I could feel the energy. When I asked divine spirits what was going on, are we on our way to 11th dimension mindset? This is what came out: the Chariot and the Justice card. We're going quickly into the 11th dimension mindset. The Justice card is the number 11. It came right out, and I want to say this. It came right out. We're going into 11th dimension mindset. This is where you're going to find justice. My divine feminines, who is in the sunlight energy, who is the Marian energy. So you guys got to make that shit right. Make it right. Make it right. Tell it like it is. Don't hold nothing back for the sake of other people who does not want to hear the truth. We are not here for the sake of man. We are here for the sake of the divine source itself. And this is your yin and your yang. This is what this is, a balance of things. And this is why justice is here. Balancing those scales, a balance, 11. Balance. That's what that is, boo. Tell it like it is. And shame the devil. I don't care how people feel. And it seems as though it will free you as well. It's actually freeing, again, as I said, it's freeing this world of this imbalance here. This is the Two of Pentacles. That's what it's doing. No more hiding it. No more being closed mouth. Don't care about what people thinks about you. You came here this far. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.